What's up, guys? I'm Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
So we've got a lot of crap this week.
A lot.
I hate saying that. I hate when this happens. This is one of the worst weeks we've had reading comics, and which is a shame. But with that being said, we're going to get right to it. This is for everything coming out on March 1st and tomorrow, February 28th. So here we go. Let's get started with the Mez. I had 2 Mez this week.
I didn't have any.
You didn't have any. Okay, that's
either in my barely not top 10 or a skip it. I didn't have room.
That's very fair. Like the weather today.
Yes.
Barbarella was I had Barbarella as a math for me.
I had it as a skip.
And honestly, I was looking forward to this one the most.
Me too.
Yeah, because I loved the last series. It was terrific. It was a lot of fun. This felt like a very, very long, drawn out issue. This was not that fun and was actually pretty damn boring.
Very boring. A lot of dialogue.
Yeah, my God. It's James Tynion, the current ex-office in Claremont levels of overabundance of dialogue in here.
For no reason. You guys realize it's a Barbarella book?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're not writing a thesis here.
There are times in here, half the panels were covered in dialogue.
Yeah.
Half
It was
the
good
panels.
art, too.
Yeah, great
You
interior
covered up
art.
the great art with this. I mean, so many word bubbles and thought balloons and all this shit. It's like, dear God, just get to the point.
Yeah.
You crash land on a planet. Okay. And now you have to get out.
Well, they're on the planet that's ran by the
squeaky
thing right there. Those guys.
Vixen?
Yeah, and they think she thinks she got a virus.
Yes.
You know.
Okay.
The pacing is terrible. There are a couple subtle funny things like the James Bond rabbit.
Yeah.
But it was done better in the comic Animal Castle.
Correct.
But this was just it's funny, but not funny.
And it goes on for way too long.
Yes, it does. It outstays its welcome.
Yep.
But hey, great covers.
Yeah, great covers.
Next mad I've got, last one is I Am Iron Man number 1.
God,
I'm making this a mad because Kyle, can you explain this comic to me?
No, I can't. Because who is this character that shows up?
It looked like Madame Mask. That's what it looked like. Madame Mask. But from what I recall, she never played an electric guitar.
And went through time?
Yeah, so this goes, there's time.
Pointless.
This is one of the most confusing, convoluted comics I've read in a long time. Mm-hmm. But despite how convoluted and confusing it was a better reading experience than anything Chris Cantwright did and anything Jerry Duggan is doing right now. Because Iron Man is actually being Iron Man in this.
Is he, though?
I think so.
I don't know who he's supposed to be.
He's getting knocked. Well, we see Iron Man in different eras. You get the old, silver Centurion. No, you get the red, silver Centurion. Then you get the old gray one.
Yeah.
Then you get a future one where it's like 3D.
Where the world's dead and everything's gone. Because of, I put New York in a pocket dimension. That hasn't been done recently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I will say it's better than anything those other 2 knuckleheads have done. But it's enough right now. Because, look, not gonna lie, it's gonna get confusing. All right,
it's very weird, and this is supposed to be a love letter to Iron Man.
Yeah, I don't.
Wrong.
This isn't.
It's not a suicide note to Iron Man.
No,
I don't know what this is.
No, there are a couple books in here where there are suicide notes to characters, but one is an actual little suicide one.
Yeah.
But
it's a mess.
It's a mess, but it's an entertaining mess. I'll say that. Because I'm just reading this, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Mouth was agape.
Okay, here we go. On to the skips of the week.
Yay!
There we go. Yeah. So it looks like we're in agreement for quite a bit of things.
I think so.
Yeah.
Massive.
But when it comes to the worst, I didn't get a chance to really sort out like what I think is going to be the worst of the week. But there's some real disappointments this week.
A lot of disappointments in here.
Yeah. Should we start with those disappointments? You know what? Let's start off strong. I'm going to come out swinging, guns blazing.
Okay.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods number 1.
Oh, the Kazam.
Yeah. Kazam, Fury of the Gods number 1. Hopefully this is the one and only issue from this crap.
Because all these stories sucked.
Yes, they did. So it looks like maybe not all the actors or writers wrote a short story in here.
Yeah.
And by George, it shows.
Oh, yes.
It shows.
They're actors.
They're all for kids, very, very little kids. One and dones.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. But the last one, okay, the very last title, the very last one. Look, if you have the wisdom of Solomon, why the hell do you need to see a therapist?
I wouldn't think so.
Yes, if you're in Shazam form,
Mm-hmm.
why do you say you need to see a therapist? You have the wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now? This is as bad an idea as Superman seeing a therapist in that terrible Superman script. It's stories like that which leave me dumbfounded and at a loss for words. I could not believe this.
I really didn't like any of these. And the first one had the best art, I guess. The zombie one.
Yeah, quote unquote best. Yeah.
Quote unquote best. I mean, that's the best of the worst.
Yeah.
So it's really not saying, but yeah, this thing is pointless, and it's what, $10?
$10. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
$10 and all one and done. You do not need to read this.
$10.
I'm one of the biggest Shazam Captain Marvel fans. One of the biggest Captain Marvel fans. Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is garbage.
It's
this,
bad.
Yeah.
It's not worth $10.
No, especially if you're getting for little kids. No, I can think.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Family time.
Yeah. Toast Orbs. Coming out swinging again. Action Comics 1052.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I got that.
I was so looking forward to this series, and especially this. So, Kyle, let me ask you this: how many pages of action do we get in Action Comics?
A couple, 3.
I counted 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.
About right.
4 pages of action and a title called, what's it called, Kyle?
Action Comics.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Action.
And bam, the story hits the brakes.
Yes, it does.
Hard. Right after that, let's have fun brushing teeth.
It's a fun time.
For pages, not one a panel, not a page, multiple pages. Brushing teeth and the fun of brushing teeth. Jesus,
it's fun.
Then we get a half-assed backstory of Metallo for several pages.
Oh yeah,
several, and then we get a sort of cliffhanger with Metallo.
I guess
in space.
So? In space, is he alive or
in
dead?
space? I think he's alive.
Okay.
In space. The second story by legit storytellers, Jurgens and Weeks, was great. I love that backup. I flipping loved it. Alien lands, we had crazy robots and Doombreaker.
That was cool, yeah.
Yeah, that is where it is at.
That was good.
Jurgens and Weeks, they're legit talented storytellers. And then the Power Girl story.
Oh, God.
We're saying hello, we're drinking tea, and we're visiting the perfect Argo City. Gun, please. Yeah, no.
The art sucked.
Yes, it did. This is this should only. You're buying this only if you do buy this. It's for the Jurgens and Weeks story. Other than that, no.
Main story's not good.
It is junk. And the third story with Power Girl is junk. Yeah,
bad. I agree.
Next one I got Stargirl, The Lost Children, number 4-6. Like these are all just disappointing. There are people who are just gurgling this one left and right. It's a fucking great Jeff Johns. Johns. Oh God,
his encyclopedic knowledge of everything.
So great.
So much exposition.
So much exposition.
Much, and it's like I don't care.
No, a lot of these characters, I do not care. Once again, the art is terrible. The art is terrific in this.
It is.
But the story, it's, all I got to say is it is backing up that exposition dump truck and dumping it over every damn page.
Every page. And
that dump truck is just dumping it back. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, it's backing on up. Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep. Hey, Doomsday Clock, you remember that? That's a thing.
Still, I thought they were getting away from that.
Yeah, I thought they were too. And Batman being responsible for everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, here we go.
And so if you haven't fallen asleep, you'll see Iron Man at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Iron Man.
Yeah, me too. I don't see how these quote unquote rediscovered sidekicks will be in the main modern day continuity going forward. There's no way.
I hope not.
I don't see how. There's no way.
I'm sure he'll exposition it away in 98 pages and goes back to the very first comic ever made and goes into every. It's like
they'll pull up Poochie the Rockin' Dog. I must go now. The planet needs me.
Yep. He'll go through it and he will tell us everything about every character that's ever happened on every panel of every comic book. It's like nobody cares that much.
No. Next one, Harley Quinn 27.
Hardly.
I think this was the final issue, right? This is the end.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, and thank Christ. So the Harley Who Laughs holds Ivy hostage with a gun.
Yeah.
And hey, you know what? It's time for another chapter of Comics Elite Theater. Comics Elite Theater.
Hey.
I'll be Harley. And Kyle, I'll have you
Okay.
be the Harley who laughs. All right. I
Okay.
need you to get into character. All right. Hey, stop it.
Okay.
The end. Insane. Thank you. Acting.
Acting.
Yes. So Evil Harley who laughs gets back with her Ivy.
Yes, the end.
And-
That's it. Who gives a fuck? Why are they? God, who cares? Who cares?
Great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, this is a twofer. This is a twofer.
Okay,
This
wait,
is a twofer. Snow White, Zombie Apocalypse 0 and 1. This is a
issue
twofer.
1. I don't know if I can't review issue 0.
I think we read issue 0 like a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
and it left no impression on me at all.
I forgot all about it.
And I read issue 1, and
I hated it.
I was like, well, first off, because if you read issue 0, it was terrible because there were no zombies.
No, there was not.
No, but issue 1, how it opened, what the hell? That's what I was talking about. That was great. But then, then our Mary Sue steps in.
Yep.
I cannot make this crap up. And the last page, go screw yourself. It's a goddamn fairy tale.
Yeah. But no, down with patriarchy and evil,
Yes.
white, stupid men.
Oh, down with traditional storytelling.
That too.
Yes. Skip this crap. Skip this. This is for people who live on Twitter and have zero respect for classic literature or fairy tales.
Yeah, but it could be done better. We need a woman of color to come in.
Tim Drake Rubbin, number 6.
Shocking on this one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, shocking to have it on here. Yeah. Okay, look, we've talked about this before, and I'm going to bring it up again. How old is Tim Drake supposed to be?
I don't know because he's drawn like he's 15.
Yeah, you look at Riley Rossmo's art, and he looks like he looks like he's 12.
That too.
But then you look at the flashback scenes when he encounters Bruce Wayne as Batman.
Yep.
He looks like he's 12 in that.
Yes, he does.
In those scenes. Are we led to assume that this has all happened within 1 year?
Probably.
Anyway, so Moriarty, this new villain of his, is trying to make him better and a rival he wants. That's his motivation.
Yeah, he's just a bad Clayface. Like he turns into things that he wants to see to make him evil. I don't know.
Yeah, and another problem with this is that Megan Fitzmartin forgot that Tim Drake did put on the Batman cowl a couple of times actually, and once recently in Detective Comics, written by better writer James Tiny Onion. Yeah, Tim was a badass Batman, and it worked. So Megan, you're wrong. Tim could be Batman. If there's one good thing about this, it is how Riley draws the clay monster. I'll say that.
Yeah. That's pretty creepy. It's pretty spooky.
Yeah. Riley can draw monsters. Yeah, I'll give him that. I cannot take that away from him.
That's it.
Have him draw aliens, monsters only. Keep him away from humans.
Yep.
Skip the story. It's very stupid, and the action scenes suck ass.
But the makeout scene was
Toast Orbs.
Pretty awesome.
It was very Toast Orbs.
Yep. Yeah. It was very stunning and brave. I haven't seen that before.
Nope. Phantasmagoria, number 5.
Oh, Phantasmagoria. Man, what a fucking.
So, Kyle, you want to take the lead on this?
So our
this really turned into the turn of the century Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
and I really don't care for that.
The art is good and bad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's good in the sense that a lot of the weird stuff looks good, but then the characters look exactly the same.
Yeah,
and it's this fight between good and evil, between this good vampire evil hunter and then the bad sorcerer guy, but they kind of look the same, and this thing's just a mess at the end when you're summoning ghosts and spirits, and it's like, what happened?
Yeah,
the
crops.
Yeah, I still love the first issue. I still give it a solid recommend. The first issue is great, but after it is just it's taken a turn that I didn't necessarily want. I like the backdrop. I like everything about it, but I just this thing is just too kooky for me.
Yeah.
So
I think this is the end. I think this is the last issue.
Yeah.
So thankfully, it is
something.
It's the last issue, and when they made a ghost trap, I'm like, okay, I could not believe that. Purgatory Must Die, number 3.
Wow.
Yeah, I went easy on the previous one.
You did.
Because I did see
Thank
something.
God.
I saw something there. There was a gleam, as Marty Schottenheimer would put it. There was a gleam of something good. But here, there is no gleam. The writer, Fox, he is really trying to be funny. Like Garth is here,
yes.
but it is falling flat.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I didn't laugh once, and these fights are terrible in here. So they're so incredibly stiff, drawn like that lazy hack Phil Noto drew it. That's how stiff and bad they are.
Yeah, a lot of this is. Yeah.
And our quote unquote heroes, they don't wind up doing anything except bickering and beating up evil Ernie.
It's like, are they heroes?
No, quote unquote.
Yeah, because
heroes, anti-heroes.
Anti-heroes.
Yeah. They more or less Frank Drebin their way to finding Purgatory at the end.
They did, because they were sitting in Iraq. It's like out of nowhere. It was just like, wait, why are you here?
Yeah.
Like, and it opens up on the Garden of Eden, and it's like, and it is so terribly drawn. The paneling is stupid. It's
you would think Garden of Eden would be very vibrant, bright, but it's dark.
You don't even have an establishing shot, a big scoping area. It's like, I have no idea what this is. And it's like, I'm just supposed to led to believe this is the Garden of Eden. And they're just bebopping and scotting around, making jokes. It's like,
no,
I don't know what this book's for.
No, I don't know. And taking shots at evil Ernie, I know that.
They love shooting them with shotguns.
Yes, they do.
So funny.
Yep. Next one they got is Dead Fellows. Hey, Kyle, I'm Dead Fellows.
Dead Fellows.
Yeah, as soon as we saw this title, we started saying, hey, I'm Brian Fellows. Was this a joke, this whole comic? Because this is literally that show Ghosts on network TV.
Yeah, I didn't finish it because I fucking hated this book.
Yeah, it's almost the exact premise. This guy living in a house.
A depressed, whiny, bitchy kid who won't shut the hell up. And just, I'm just like, God, will you do something instead of sitting around talking to yourself?
And trying to commit suicide? And
several times in different ways. And it's like, God, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
And the art is terrible.
Yes, it's very amateurish. And I don't know who this is for.
I don't have no clue.
I guess the suicidal, maybe?
Sure. But it's not even funny.
No, it's just it. It's not funny.
Or if it is, it's terrible.
Yeah.
That seems to be a theme this week.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of other jokey jokes in this.
Yes, sir. We haven't gotten to Marvel yet. There's like the Marvel section this week. Yeah.
It's all of Marvel, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty damn close.
Pretty damn close. Yeah. Next indie I got Where Monsters Lie, number 2.
Funny jokey jokes.
Yeah.
That fall to the floor.
So, Kyle, real quick, you were a cop.
I was.
Explain to me what probable cause does that apply in this situation with what this cop does?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You don't need it. I mean, you have a witness telling you this is where I came from, and then the kid's like, "Hey, I don't think I don't think you can go in there with that." It's like, yeah, I can. Mm-hmm. You literally pointed it out, like that's where I was attacked. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't need a warrant to go in there. You just do it. And these are the dumbest fucking cops on the planet.
Well, not just that. There's actually a line of dialogue in here from Cal Starks wrote this. Yeah. He actually said, cops, these cops are just as evil as the monsters that they're hunting.
Yeah, it's like, no, they're not.
Yeah, you get that, Kyle? Cops are evil.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I got the cops are fucking stupid. And there is a war zone going on outside this house, and this guy doesn't hear anything. Until after the fact.
No.
When everything's blowing up and on fire. It's like, I don't know if you know how loud a gunshot is, but it's pretty loud. And you can kind of tell it's a gunshot. And it's like, there's multiple gunshots and people being stabbed and set on fire.
Yes.
And yelling and screaming. It's like, nope, I don't hear any of that. It's like, but is it trying to be funny in the fact that this guy's like, I've trained my mind and body to fight everything?
Cal Starks is coming from that Rick and Morty school because, hey, Rick and Morty, they've got all those superstar writers. They're all fantastic, phenomenal, funny writers.
And the LOL so random, like what's scarier than this? A rampaging, raping gorilla. It's like, what? Who talks like that? And I guarantee you there is one because
the writers in Rick and Morty room.
Because that little kid goes into a barn and sees something in there. I guarantee you it's probably that because that's funny.
Oh, he's setting it up.
Oh,
Okay.
it's so real. Oh my god, that wasn't a joke. That was real. It's like, fuck you, dude. Cool premise, stupid.
Next one we got Dead Boy Detectives #3 from our favorite writer, Porn Sack.
Oh, Dead Boy Defectives.
Yeah, Dead Boy from Porn Sack.
Yeah. What is this book? What is this book?
I really don't know anymore. I tried. I think was this #3? Yeah, number 3. Yeah, I'm done.
I quit.
Yeah,
it's not for me.
No. But so every single one of these kids is an insufferable, know-it-all little asshole.
And they were just yelling at each other.
Yeah, that's all they're doing.
I mean,
pages upon pages of them yelling at each other.
Bickering. And it's like, shut up.
I can't recommend a comic with insufferable characters with 0 redeeming qualities.
None.
Yeah, Porn Sack dropped the ball here.
Yeah, and I don't even know what they're detecting.
I don't think so either. I don't even know if they're actually legitimate detectives. They probably don't have a license.
Don't think they do.
No. Porn Sack dropped the ball again there.
Come on,
Porn Sack.
It's the easiest thing. It's the one thing.
Porn Sack, you're better than that. Come on.
You are. You would think.
Yeah. Road Trip to Hell, #3.
Ooh. Is that a Highway to Hell?
Men are weak, Kyle. Am I right? Am I right?
According to this,
Kyle?
yeah.
If you don't get that on the first page, you'll get it on the subsequent pages after that.
And everyone.
Yeah. By the time we get to the end of this, we get Angels, Ted Bundy, and Dracula.
Yeah.
Look, the writer had to have been smoking some serious crack because none of this makes any lick of sense at all.
Yeah. And it's not good or funny.
No.
And the art sucks.
Yes, art is terrible.
I don't know who it's for. Again, that theme. Who is this for? Who is your audience?
Down with the patriarchy.
I guess those one people out there that read comic books.
Oh, hey, we're onto the Marvel of the week. We're on to the Marvel section.
There?
Yeah, we're on to Marvel. Woo!
Oh, I got one more DC.
I got one more. Oh, I'm saving that for.
Oh, you're saving her for last.
I'm saving the best for last.
Oh, well, I got another one you didn't read.
Okay.
From DC.
Oh.
I have the Riddler.
Oh yes,
Year
Kyle,
1, book 3.
Yes, Kyle, you are our subsequent the Diddler reviewer because you love the Diddler and you love the Matt Reeves Batman film.
Yeah,
and
top 3 greatest films of all time.
Yes, and Paul Dano was the greatest Riddler of all time, and
I can relate.
Yes, you can. So explain to me why this issue of the Diddler was fantastic and why we'll probably see him again in the next sequel.
There's just something great about accounting work and evil people and evil corporations and him delving into this and into the psyche of the mind of a person who is just a fucking psychopath. And him knowing he's
got the eyes of a cage animal.
Yeah, he's a fucking killer. And it's like he sees all this bad and evil doing it through the accountant work. And he's like, you know what? I see Batman and he and I are the same. We're going after the same people. But I'm going to go about it a different way, and I'm going to kill these fucking people. And that's good.
That's deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can you not want to see him again in a sequel?
Stunning and brave.
It makes me want to plop my ass down for another 3 hours and watch Batman again.
Yeah, and I could see myself. I'm like, yeah. I go to work every day pissed off and hating everything, and yeah, I'm going to read into this stuff, and I'm going to see in the ledger that there's red.
Whoa. That's deep.
Yeah. Stunning and brave. It's amazing.
So in case you didn't pick up on our sarcasm,
it's fucking stupid.
Yes, I've seen the Batman Matt Reeves film only once in theater. That was it. One and done. Never planning on seeing it again, ever again. Not seeing the sequel. I hated what they did with the Riddler in this.
Yeah.
And so Kyle,
it's just not good. It's just lazy. It's that typical incel.
Because it's an easy go-to thing now anymore.
Yeah.
But I would say what was recently someone who did it correctly, did it well, was Jeff Johns and Batman Earth 1. Yeah, he did with the Riddler and that. You know, kind of not necessarily doing not necessarily Jigsaw, but putting people in these death traps. Yep. You know, they had to get it right. They didn't. They're dead, and that was great.
Yeah, not an accountant who's just mad at the world.
Yeah, that's pretty low hanging fruit and pretty too damn easy. Yeah,
it is. Do better,
Paul.
Do better. Be better.
All right, onto the Marvel of the week.
Onto the Marvel.
Yes. because Marvel was stunning and brave this week.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes.
Captain America in the Centennial of Liberty, number 10.
Yeah.
Let's see
I just
here.
love Modoc so much.
Yeah, and hey, Kyle, remember when this was about Captain America at one point? This series?
I think the first issue.
The first issue? Yeah.
No.
Well, I'll say if you love the character Destroyer and,
Yeah.
and are incredibly emotionally invested in his relationship with his boyfriend from decades ago, you'll love this.
That's all it's about.
Yeah, we will beat you with love.
It's.
I
I honestly
It's
wouldn't
like-
care the book.
it's
The
just
power of love.
God damn it! Huey Lewis is turning over in his grave when he hears that.
It is. It's the power of love. It's going to defeat Modoc. What? It's impossible. You couldn't have beat my contraption.
Have you seen me?
Yep. Because of love.
Next one I got Hallows Eve, number 1.
Old Hallows Eve.
Oh my God! So
This was good.
Hallows Eve, Janine, who is
That's an inside
it's
joke.
an inside joke. Inside joke. So Janine, who is Ben Riley's girlfriend,
Bro?
ex-wife
Thing?
thing. I don't know.
Are they married?
Yeah. See, she just happens to have. Look, I'm not kidding. Janine just happens to have a mask in her magical bag
Yes.
for any type of scenario she encounters. Invisibility, supermodel, intangible, fear, werewolf, earth, fire, wind, water, heart,
Vampire.
yeah, it's like, what? She uses them to steal money to start a good life because hey, as we all know, stealing is okay as long as it's for the right reasons, right, Kyle? Stealing is
Yeah.
legal. Stealing is okay. Stealing is legal.
Especially from banks.
Yeah, am I right?
Big banks. They're insured.
Am I right? Yeah.
You're right.
That's that wonderful writing from Erica Schultz. She's a genius.
But the thing is, when she put on the werewolf mask
Yeah.
and became a werewolf,
Mhm.
she just got the strength and speed or something of a werewolf.
Yeah.
And then she scratches or bites a security guard who
And
then
turns
turns
into
into one. It's
one.
like, wait, so you get the negative effects of being a werewolf as well?
But how
how do you
but-
turn? You're not a werewolf.
But the bigger question is, how does she coincidentally have all these conveniently,
place
masks to use in those situations?
and has the wherewithal. It's like, and the security guard sees her,
Mhm.
knows she's not a werewolf.
Yep.
Sees her put on a mask of a werewolf, and then subsequently tells the detectives, like, no, it was a werewolf. It's like, no, it wasn't. You
That's
saw
what
it. It was a woman with red hair.
Yeah.
This book is fucking stupid. This character is awful. I have a mask for every situation to get out of.
Yeah.
I can turn into Marilyn Monroe and people won't bat an eye.
It's like
Literally looks
what?
exactly
Yeah,
like Marilyn Monroe.
Mole and everything.
And nobody cares.
Yeah. I don't get it. Next one I got Rogan Gambit, number 1. Hey, we're on a roll. We're not even 30 minutes in.
I'm shocked by this.
Yeah, because we're keeping this crap short and sweet. Because
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Yeah, Rogan Gambit, number 1. Stephanie Phillips. Oh my God. Yeah,
Rogan.
she could not help herself. In the first few pages, Gambit,
Is drunk.
drunk, stumbling, talking gibberish,
An idiot.
making an ass of himself,
Yep.
an idiot, and barfing.
Yep.
And
And
who-
getting his ass
It's
kicked.
kicked. And who saves him?
Rogue.
Rogue. Hey, yeah.
Rogue, yeah.
Yeah, fuck this comic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through this whole comic, he's stumbling and mumbling like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, he is.
I had to stop reading this. It got to a point where I couldn't help but see an image of Homer Simpson rowing a boat saying, "Da, my name is Homer. Da, my son's name is Bart." It just Gambit is written like an absolute idiot in this, and it's
Yeah.
insulting to the character, and it's insulting to the creators of this character. So shame on Stephanie Phillips.
I agree.
It's not a one instance. This is the whole damn comic.
Yeah, there's parts where he just drops out of, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot he wasn't even in this book, and
Yeah.
it's said to be made fun of. And
Yeah.
the art's not bad. Art's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
But-
yeah. But
yeah,
the story,
can't
Stephanie
say
Phillips clearly, yeah, he is a walking punchline. He's never been here, never been
A hero,
never
a
been
spy,
badass,
or
never
anything.
been
Yeah,
duplicitous, just
Nothing.
written like an absolute dipshit.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
that's how men are.
Next one, Spider Gwen, Spider Clone, Shadow Clones. Fuck, number
This.
1. So this villain's motivation, I'm calling bullshit like at the beginning. She could be going the person who got hurt in this, the scientist or whatever, she should be going after the Vulture. The Vulture, smashes the windows and launches bombs in there.
Correct.
Yeah, but she's like, no,
it's Ghost Spider. Ghost Maker.
Spider Maker Ghost. Gwen Spider Ghost Maker. Who gives a shit? But hey, not important. We got to get to the Battle of the Bands and being okay to show up late to work.
Yeah, and be fine and everything's okay and not a big deal. And you work at a smoothie place and you go and say, hey, I'm hungry. Let's get food. It's like, you work at a smoothie place.
Regardless, do you think Peter got away with any of this and would not get fired?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got fired for everything he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got fired for being late and showing up. Yeah, just everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, clearly, who wrote this? Oh, yeah, Kent never saw Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, the beginning of that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It would have been literally like the exact opposite of what happened in the beginning of that.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's okay. Everything's fine. You can do whatever you want. There's no consequences to any decisions you make.
That's what this universe is. Gwen, she can live in this universe with no consequences. And she gets more clones of hers.
Thank God.
Yeah, more insufferable Gwens who are smug and
I can't. The best.
I hate this character.
Yes.
I hate it. I hate it.
Terrible.
Yeah.
More derivatives.
Yes. Venom number 17.
Whoa.
So Eddie has become Venom Rage Hulk now.
Yeah, I thought that was odd. It came out of nowhere, and I'm like, wait, is that the same thing? Okay.
Yeah, he's Rage Hulk now?
And you're just going through your psyche?
Yeah.
Is that what this is? A metaphor?
So he loses a fight.
Yeah.
Dies. And finds a Venom
glove
hand.
I gotta get the gauntlet of Venom. Like, I'm like, are they doing that? Is that real?
You can't make this crap up.
You can't. It's that stupid. Like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know. I don't get the series anymore. Remember when this was about Venom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, New York stakes fighting people.
Yeah. And thankfully, Venom Lethal Protector Volume 2 is coming out, so that should be
we can hope.
Save us from this crap. Yeah.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Is Al Ewing? Is that Al?
Al Ewing is doing this one. Yeah. So. Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. X-Force number 38. Next one.
Boy.
Well, so much for Peacock Man. They were building up this villain for a long while.
He's like the creepiest, baddest, most evilest person, and it's like,
nope, he didn't last long.
He's just peacocking.
Yeah, he was, and wound up leading to being nothing. Yeah, he's killed and blown up in this. He's not coming back.
No, he's not.
And but you really think about it, he was just a shitty version of Mr. Sinister.
That's exactly what he was.
Yeah,
but stupid.
Yeah, so we have lazy writers who are coming up with lazy redundancies to other characters.
Yeah, but then we have Omni-Mutant Man.
The Omni-Mutant Man thing, yeah. And how is what Peacock Man is doing any worse than what Beast is currently doing?
Exactly.
Who is also in this.
Yeah.
How do you not tie that together with this?
You would think that Beast had this guy doing the dirty work for him.
It's like
and doing all the research.
Peacock Man saying like, I can't tell you who I'm working for.
Somebody hired me and I can't tell you.
And you got Beast like paying back the Beast. You know, maybe he's sweating a little bit or something. I don't know.
Or self-destructs or does something to blow up the lab.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
They're like, what happened?
Yeah.
We may never know.
Don't know. Yeah. How do you not do that? It shows you an ex-office not talking to each other. That's ridiculous.
Stupid.
It's bullshit. Yeah.
Screw Peacock Man.
Let's screw Peacock Man. Yeah.
You know, I was rooting for him.
Yeah. Woo. All right. Kyle, I'm going to let you take. Okay. Spider-Man Unforgiven. Number 1. Tim Seeley. Let's just say he has a rep now for being very long-winded. It's taking forever to get to a point.
That's this one.
Kyle, I want you to take the lead on this one.
So we open up with the human spider tailing a creature of the night or something, an evil goblin vessel. Yeah, and we're like, okay, this is interesting. And so then it's like he's talking about horror movie. It's like, okay, here we go.
Okay, sure. And
then we smash cut to a damsel in distress who we obviously, if you've read a book in the last, 5 years, you know that can't happen, especially at Marvel.
No, that's wrong. You can't.
So automatically the scent is like, well, she's going to be the bestest ever. And it's not really a real thing because she's super strong. And sure enough, she is. And then we are introduced to a team of vampires called the Forgiven, who have been around since forever, we're led to believe.
And we're just now discovering.
How
convenient is that?
They have all the powers of vampires. They can go out during the daytime, know all the fighting techniques and know everything because they've been around forever. So they're super strong and the bestest ever. And then
hey, you thought you liked one blade? We get more blades.
got all blades, and it's like I thought he was the only daywalker.
Yeah, that's what made him. What's that word? Special.
Yeah, it's like nope. Now this whole team is special of vampires, and then Peter steps into tracks down this creature, and then this vampire team shows up and saves the day. Spider-Man's barely in this fucking book. He doesn't do anything other than get possessed.
Possessed, get his ass kicked.
Yeah, then they have to fight him. Yeah, and everything.
Well, that's how. If you have new characters, you gotta have them come in. You gotta tear down an established character so these new characters can save them.
Yep. And the stunning and brave female vampire may be bad. I don't know. Who cares?
No.
This is really bad.
It's a very long-winded comic too. It's not
so
a fun
long.
comic. Yeah,
so long.
Yeah,
and not worth the payoff. More vampires.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 6.
Is it the end of the Spider-Verse?
One more issue. One more issue and we're done.
We're close to the end of this.
I'm seriously at a loss for words with this comic in this series. Kyle, once again, I'm going to let you lead the way to the promised land, which is the truth on this comic.
So we have our stunning, diverse, brave team of spider people.
Yep.
Spider-thems. And standing around talking. And then they devise plans and schemes, standing around and talking. Mm-hmm. They have to make fun of the OG Spider-Man because he's one of the only straight men in the team. I'm not counting Craven Spider because he's obviously gay.
Yes.
And so then we got that. Then we have Stunning and Brave Silk here. Needing to take charge because it's her world.
Well, yeah, because Peter's gone. Peter's no longer Spider-Man.
Gone.
He's completely retconned him out. So yeah. So any of you Peter Parker fans, yeah, get lost.
Yeah, he's just a simp now.
Yeah.
For Silk, and then
and he simps for someone else at the end.
He simps for someone else at the end because we had to throw that in there in a not real fight happening between the Spider people, and then
it is the most ham-fisted, lazy panel.
Yes,
I'm shocked.
So we have our Peter because he's handicapped. He's
handy capable.
He's handy capable, and he's needing to do some like sciencey, nerdy stuff. And they pair him up, of course, with the handy capable Spider. And she's like, "Hey, I'm going to be your muscle," which is hilarious in and of itself. And then he's like, but you're, and then we cut to a not fight. And then he says, you're sensational to the handy capable Spider They. And I just,
who was missing her wheelchair in the back.
She was. Yeah. So I don't know how she's going to get around.
No, neither do I.
Doesn't she tire out?
Yes, she does. We learned that from the creator. Yeah. She tires out easily.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and gets mad at everyone for helping and not helping.
And not helping, yes. But so Peter did say she was sensational, so that made me feel better about myself. Yeah, this book's fucking trash.
Yes,
absolutely awful. That's it. That's all this book is. It's just validating your terrible, pointless characters.
Tearing down Peter. You literally destroyed Peter. You
literally.
Yeah, Dan Slott destroyed Peter. And congrats, Mark Bagley. Yeah, you not only have you cemented your legacy as one of the best Spider-Man illustrators, but now you've also destroyed him along with Dan Slott. Congratulations.
That's quite impressive.
Yes, it is.
Don't about to tear him down.
Yep. I got 2 left.
Me too.
Hey, how about that? This is very convenient. This is like the best. This is like the first time unanimous. Yeah. This is very rare. This never happens.
No, it does not.
Yeah, there's usually like that 1 or 2 like no. Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I had high hopes for this.
Yeah.
I like Cosmic Ghost Rider. When Donny Cates created him, I was like, this is a really cool character. It's actually Frank Castle in the future.
So to be perfectly honest, I never liked the character.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I hated it. So maybe I was hoping Stephanie Phillips could change my mind with this. I was hoping she could.
That's a tall order.
Yeah. Stephanie Phillips, open mind. Yeah, that's a tall order. So we open with Frank
Yeah.
the Dickless,
Yes, he is.
taking shit from
Yeah,
anyone and
everyone.
everyone under the sun.
Because of course.
Yep. And not just that, the art in this
Oh,
sucks.
it's so bad.
It's bland and boring and drab. They didn't even try.
They did not try.
And at the end, so did that even happen?
None of it happened.
None of it happened. It was a fucking dream.
Yes.
Fuck off.
this book.
Fuck it. Yeah.
It's a dream. Isn't that great?
Yeah. All right. Next one. Well, last one. Last one of the week. Oh my God. 40 minutes. Holy crap. This is a new
Pretty
record.
good.
Yeah.
It's
We're
a record.
making good time.
Yeah, we are.
The last issue of this, thank God. Human Target.
Yeah.
Book 12.
There she is.
So, Kyle, did Batman show up at all in the series?
No.
Nope.
Thank God.
Yes.
actually.
Yeah. I can't begin to imagine,
You think he would have?
Yeah, you really think, yeah, because he pretty much tore down everyone else.
Yeah.
Why not take another shot at tearing down Batman?
Make Batman cry.
Yeah. So let's think about this.
Okay.
So I'm going to slightly alter a Norm Macdonald joke. It's a punchline he gave about O.J. Simpson.
Okay.
Murder is now legal in the Justice League.
Yeah.
Murder is now legal in the Justice League. So let's think about this. The human target does die.
He does.
He does. Fire and ice are effectively the new Thelma and Louise after planning and murdering the human target
Mhm.
and implying simply killing Lex Luthor at the end of the story.
Yep.
Yeah. Implying that they killed him at the end.
Well, yeah, because he takes the sip.
So,
of the-
you see,
yeah.
the poison. Yeah. Implied my ass. She killed him. Yes. And who's okay with all this? Who lets it all go and knows what's happening? Martian Manhunter. That's right. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Really?
Hey, because you can't go into my mind. That's like bad, and we're gonna like hold you against that because that's against like
It's like rape.
that's like regulation like sex.
Yeah.
It's like 652-E, and you're gonna get fired from the Justice League.
And once again, yet another. Let's take another shot at Guy Gardner, one of the bravest Green Lanterns in the galaxy.
One of my favorite
Green-
characters,
yes.
and Green Lanterns.
Yes, he's just a great character.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a fucking dude. Like he's
Yeah.
a dude. He's a dude that you want on the 5-yard line.
When the fit is hitting the shan,
he is
when
the
you're
guy
facing
you
the
want.
great darkness,
Yes.
he is the guy you want.
Yes, because he will do whatever it
Yes.
takes.
So any of you dipwads out there saying like, no, it's like I think Jeff Johns would argue differently with you. Yeah, I said Jeff Johns and Robert Venditti would argue differently with you.
True.
Yeah. So the Tom King Sims can go take a hike. Word of advice: anyone who recommends this series to you, take everything they say with a grain of salt and 2 shots of penicillin and 5 shots of testosterone. All right.
Yeah.
Because this is poison. This is junk. This is garbage. And I will never recommend this to anyone ever. Can't.
Why would you? How could you? How could you read this and be like, "Oh my god, that was so good"? There's nothing about this that's good.
No, it's like unless you're just an asshole who just loves to see people take shots. Take an asshole. If you're an asshole who loves to see another asshole take shots at the Justice League, take them all down a notch or 2 because you just don't like them. Here you go.
Mainly the men.
Yeah. Actually, it is. It is all of them. Yeah, it is because, like I said, at the end of the story, fire and ice are validated.
Yeah.
They are free to go. They murdered the human target. They murdered Lex Luthor at the end, and they're free to go. Nothing happens to them. Martian Manhunter knows it. He lets them go.
He does.
Yes, that is all in here.
Because she says it will get you fired from the Justice League if
it comes out.
That because you obviously read my mind to figure that out, and you can't do that. It's like, but you killed a guy.
Yeah, you killed a guy. Yes, you killed him.
Potentially 2 guys.
Yeah. They did.
Yeah.
They
so
killed
it's like,
Lex. Yeah.
I think Superman would have something to say about that.
Yeah, and Guy Gardner didn't kill
Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Like she bashed him over the head with a bottle again. Yeah. I'm just like, why? It's like, how many times do you have to kill him?
Yeah.
Or almost beat the shit out of him? It's like.
So, like I said, I'm going to say again, anyone who recommends this, take anything that they suggest with a grain of salt. Do not trust them.
This isn't fun.
No. Oh my gosh. So they were barely 45 minutes. How about that?
It's a record.
There we have it, guys. That's the worst of the week. What do you think? Are we 100% correct? Is Cal 99% incorrect? Please do let us know in the comments, guys. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we'll see you guys again here very shortly with the maybe top 10.